Wow, is this changing moment by moment? So I've decided to put a shed pushed back a little bit here, and a rooftop here, and possibly one here, and maybe a pole, maybe one fence post. It's kind of a long painting. There was a lot of unattended shore here. I thought I'd put a little more interest in it. I'll try not to make any of these too important. I definitely don't want that too important, because then we're far to the right, and we don't want that. And of course I have this hilltop kind of directly above that roof. We'll work on that. Those are things we're going to work on as we go along. Now I'm going to go back into the sky and put some oil paint in there. Alright, sky's in. I did that while the camera battery was charging. I wanted the direction of the light on the left hand side repeated here, with these branches, but this is very strong. I wanted this to pull off in that direction, partly because, our distant hillsides are heading down, so this opposes it. That works nicely. Pleasantly and comfortably. They're not the strongest lines in the painting, so this versus that, it's not the most important thing. What I think is more important in a way is this shed. This shed, if these indications of roofs are in the background, they're just indications of roof lines and buildings. There's not going to be much attention paid to them. This needs to be big enough to support this, so to add enough weight to the right hand side. So I needed to oppose it with more strength over here. Anytime in a landscape painting that you introduce the human element, to my thinking anyways, whether that human element is a fence or a building or a boat or a human, well, okay, not even human, an animal. The viewer's eye will almost always immediately be drawn to it unless you really tone it down or use some other devices in your composition to draw your attention away from it. And that's what I'm doing here. This is not the subject matter. This is really the subject matter. So I need to keep this toned down. That's why I made this so important, such high value, and heading off in this direction. So I'll just keep this very subdued, and now we'll start playing in the hills in the background. Alright, well, we have some purple hills here in the background, and we're beginning to create a silhouette, which I don't know if it's going to stay a silhouette or not. I'm not sure. Here it will, obviously, because of our light source in the distance. as we come forward to the bank, yeah, there's going to be some kind of light catching things. We'll see how it goes. I had also mentioned that, I had a rooftop here and a rooftop here maybe. But something that worried me a long time ago already is that because of the strength and shape of this tree, if I didn't keep this interesting, I'd end up with a hole there. Well, I don't want a hole there. So we'll figure something out. And that's for next time. So, until next time, see you later.